Alright, let's put it to the test. Almost made a mess. Let's see how far we can get. We'll do at least 10. Already did a half box. No silver yet. But you never know. You never know when one might pop through. Seen a bunch of 2024, 1, 2. One, roll down. Many more to go. I have found silver where, you know, the box was totally huntable, like this one, and both enders were looking new. Have found silver like that. So it's always good to unwrap everything. I mean, I go to a coin machine, so I need to unwrap it anyway. So I don't use Coinstar. I use a local banks that has a coin machine. I feel like Coinstar, I don't spend enough money grocery shopping like that to where I'll be able to turn it over this quickly. So yeah. So I use the bank, and the bank I use, as long as you have an account, it's free to use the coin machine. So I definitely use that policy. Used to be all banks had like a coin machine, and as cash started dwindling, you had to start finding the banks with the coin machine. Just a whole mess. I think most of your credit unions have them now. Which, I don't know what the difference is between a credit union and a bank. I don't. I feel like that's probably, you know, credit union's a little bit more exclusive. MP. Shout out to them. See them come up a lot. So they may be close to me hunting. I just feel like there's a little bit more restrictions on how you join a credit union. But I'm not sure. Because I'm not part of one. Not part of, there's a bunch of them. There's some I think anyone can join, but the name's slipping my head right now. And I always see the commercials for USAA, but you have to be connected to the service somehow. For as much as they promote massively know, they have a big restriction. But look at me. I'm talking while going through change about random things. And I don't know why. But I can tell you what, we got more rolls. We're on that hunt for silver. We don't know if it'll come, but we'll have 12 boxes at the end of this one. I mean, that's an incredible pace. Of course, I'm towards the end of February, and I'm at 12, so that's 6 boxes within the first 2 months. I know these are posted in March, early April. But it's just a wild ride. I got through some 8 now. If I'm going to be able to keep pace during the summer where everything goes off the rails, I don't know, but I will see. Dropped it. $23s. So we're just looking for anything not 23, 24, 21. I mean, that's 02, but somebody marked it up. So that is an NIFC, but we're going to, because it's marked, we're going to throw it back. It was a nicer looking one, so it's a shame. Maybe some alcohol would take it off, but I don't want to, what's considered cleaning coins. Don't want to be a part of that. I mean, I feel like the more coins we go through, the more chances we'll have. And then I have 2 boxes a week. This is going to be a consistent thing. So maybe we'll get a pace kind of started. Right now, I don't need these in the bank until not next week, but the following. So I may wait to go and drop them off, or I may drop them off prior, but you know, hunting isn't going to slow because these are all gonna be ready to be cashed in. Of course, the goal behind is to find as much silver as we can. Find any proofs that we can. NIFCs, anything that can make us money. Proofs have been a little down, not as heavily sought after. I think I need to post a couple. Lots. I've been lazy at taking pictures, but to post onto eBay. But that's just the way it goes. So this is, looks like a wider rim. P. And this rim sticks out. Just a good uncirculate it. I mean, it's definitely not common to find uncirculated coins in circulation, so we'll take it. So we got about 10 more rolls left in the box. So we'll see if 18, so other than a couple NIFCs, it is not putting up silver so far, but it could be hiding. It could always be hiding. So all it takes is unwrap to reveal it. $2,000. Might as well just get rid of the box. Might as well just get rid of the box. Clears up a lot of space, not having a box. I mean, the channel has come a long way. When I started it, thank you guys all for subscribing, liking, following. I'm certainly posting a lot of videos, a lot of longer videos currently, because I am turning and burning through boxes. So thank you guys all. Like I said, I go through a lot of change, especially a lot of half dollars, looking for silver. I do enjoy it. 13. Even if I don't find anything, 02, there's a 02 we can keep. It's still always interesting, you know, because you don't know. It's a form of gambling that isn't quite gambling. because no matter what, I can turn it back in and still redeem it for 50 cents. I did ask the bank, because I was curious how often the coin machine is off. It crossed my mind, and they said rarely ever. It's a third party that owns the coin machine, but it had like frozen when it was counting and stopped counting $half at one point. And there we go. I'm like, how often is it off? Because I had taken a bunch and it was showing 700, and I was like, I know I had more than that in, I just don't know when it stopped counting. So they were working on it, they turned it off, turned it back on, and it popped up 1200. I was like, that's more realistic. So I told him, it's like, I don't know. I know what it's always rough because I take stuff out. But I know roughly what I'm taking in. It's usually spot on. So I think there's not a lot of room for error, especially in that kind of setting. But if you don't trust coin machines, you could always roll it and take it into a different bank. But that also costs money if you don't ask them for rolls. I don't know if banks are giving out paper rolls anymore. I like just being able to go in and dump. Not have to roll. Super easy for me. 2010. Super easy for me to do. Right, because I just open, throw out the trash. Don't have to worry about re-rolling, counting, anything like that. Dump it in a box, take it in, dump it out of the box. Thank gosh they have it, because I would not like it without it. All right, we got 4 rolls left. We're coming down to the end. We're gonna find out if there was silver. If I picked up silver the other day, if I picked up a bunch of clad. Either way, if you like this kind of content, give me a like, give me a follow. Love going through change. Trying to find some silver. We don't always find it, but we're always looking. Even silver dropping below 100. Right, it's still up. I think when I started hunting, it was $20 an ounce, somewhere in there. So it's still up from when I started. And I haven't seen a lot of signs of slowing down. Or going back down to like 20 an ounce. Because it'd be interesting if it does drop again, like drastically back down to 20. If a lot of people get out, a lot of people like dump their junk silver, which is what coins is considered, junk silver. If they dump them into the machines, not even worried about it. If we see an uptick in that, I wouldn't be surprised, but people are all the time not knowing what to do with it. But for those that do, they can earn a little bit of money with not a lot of work. So it's always good to be informed, always good to inform the next generation. All right, last roll. If there was silver, it would have had to be here. That's quite all right. This is a turn and burn. We will mark the box. It's 12 boxes. And we will turn and burn and get a couple more next week. I'll see you guys then.